We back. That's what you get. That's what you get. That's what you get. We back. Before we get any info going here, we are one man short, and it'll be that way for a little bit. Um,
Hmm.
Bro Kitch is taking some time away to uh, get himself squared away in some issues that he has going on. So, but he should be back. I don't know when. No rush anyway.
Yeah.
Um, but we do have a guest coming back on, and that's Roderick. So he'll be back, but he's in traffic, so he'll be a little late. So we're going to be having quite a robust conversation
That'd be good.
about the issue of race
Hmm.
and Negroes and slaves and American systems and origins and where we all, not we, where the majority of African Americans came from, even though I shouldn't say African Americans. The majority of the Negroes in America came from. Um, and should we really be calling them African Americans? If we recap
Is
last
following
week,
Jesse Jackson's suit okay to do? That
yeah,
is
there
the
you go.
question.
We tackled a lot of stuff last week when it came to um, the term African American, um, and how many of the 4 million that they say slaves were in America, and how many of them actually came from mainland America.
Hmm.
So there's a slight discrepancy. People saying that the transatlantic slave trade didn't happen because uh, there ain't no way that that many slaves would make it across the ocean and live. Well, the problem is that there's not that many that came across initially. Um,
Hmm.
I think the maximum amount was nearly almost 400,000, an additional 150 or 60,000 from the Caribbean transfer over the time period.
Hmm.
And we assume, at least from what Roderick was showing, that a lot of them were already here in the form of the Moors. And as
Hmm.
they crossed the American plains and cohabited with the American Indian, we had what we consider um, blacks, American blacks. So it's kind of interesting. It was a really cool discussion. Um, I'm tending to lean towards that more than um, not that.
The popular cultural
Yeah.
collectivist messaging.
Yeah. Because if you think about it, to transfer even half of 4 million would be an impossibility
Hmm.
via ships. But that's not what they did. So that didn't make any sense either to think that that would be the case. Um, because now someone's saying, well, that never happened. If you think the transatlantic slave trade didn't happen, then you're just going based on Google, and Google is not your friend. I just
Nope. Not a bit.
I want folk to understand Google ain't your friend. Google ain't not your friend today. Let's see if I can get people to join us here. Um, I'm gonna make sure I let everybody know. Facebook has been really stupid about getting lives posted.
Hmm.
Right now, they do it if you put a live together. They set it up as a event, and they put
Oh,
it to fully private until you make a duplicate of the event. And then when you make the duplicate of the event, then you could put that to public, and then you have to invite people to it instead of it just posting to your wall and people showing up.
that's kind of dumb.
Well, they're trying to make sure that you don't post anything. I guess that's what's the word? Misinformation.
Ah, are we still using that terminology still?
Yeah, this ain't Twitter yet. Did you
Oh,
see that they
right.
fact checked the White House?
I did. I did. It's hilarious. Good old potato.
Well, that's gonna be good if they keep doing that.
I hope they
Uh,
do. Just cause it's like it's about time. I mean, it took Elon Musk buying Twitter for that to happen. I mean, fine. Now we just need some other billionaire to buy TikTok, and I think that'll even the playing field.
that probably won't happen though.
But I will say that I don't know. Do you remember the app Vine back in like
Oh yes, I
2014?
heard he's bringing that back, isn't he?
He might. I mean, it's literally TikTok is Vine 2.0 basically. And so if Elon with his engineering capabilities and all the people that he hires brings Vine back, that's Vine that's competition right there.
That'd get rid of TikTok's crap.
Or at least or at least equal the playing field in terms of what's said and what's not said, and less stringent community guideline violations and
Well,
nobody needing
we can
25 accounts.
let's be honest. We can hope.
Right.
We can hope that would be the case. I don't know if it will
Yeah.
be the case, but we can definitely hope it's the case.
Hmm.
I see you put a new background, so you can blend out
My
the
AC group.
it takes to puts the lotion on the skin look.
Well, gotta diversify, right?
Put the lotion on its skin look that you had going on there for a while.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh. Oh well. So my question to you then, since Roderick
Yes.
isn't here yet, um, what do you believe is the solution for the so-called um, woke mob idea of black is everything? And you can answer this because you're Asian, so you know everything.
Right. All right. I would venture to say that the answer is culturally stop coddling the demographic. That's basically what I define woke to be: is stop coddling the demographic. Stop infantilizing black people as a whole. Because the moment you infantilize black people, I mean, that's kind of sort of been how Democrats have been operating since the
The
60s,
twenties, the
20s, in
easy
fact, I
the
would
20,
say.
yeah.
Yeah, and to say that, and the 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 air from what I'm seeing though is that when white liberals enter into the conversation, it's like, oh no, black people cannot do this stuff, so we have to give them these quote opportunities, and it's just like, well, all right, but then you have to account for other demographics who are doing better from historical trauma that occurred way back when, and they're rising above even the white demographic, you know?
Yeah, the good case in point would be South Africans, black
Yeah.
South Africans. Okay,
Mhm.
um, apartheid was only ended in the 70s, late 70s.
Right.
Okay, it's recent. That's more recent than slavery.
Hmm.
Yet they will leave Africa and make it back to America and thrive,
Yeah.
having way more fresh trauma than
Hmm.
400 years.
Right.
And then they'll say, well, that's different. I don't know how it's different. I don't get what their mindset is to say that it's different.
I mean, you look at Japanese Americans, in the day, like internment camps is basically concentration camps, and that what is not traumatic, and yet
No.
Japanese Americans today rank, I think it's like fourth in terms of highest median average incomes.
Hmm. It's because they karate chop their way through the.
Okay, fine, but even still, a white supremacist system would not allow that to happen. And if we want to talk about skin tone and skin color,
Adjacent.
India, or yeah, what adjacent folk, but you can't because Indian Americans make up the top average earning income in the United States. The
Now I
top.
know something about Indians.
They're
Okay,
darker than you, bro.
we're talking about this, right?
Yes, yes, yes. The
Um,
convenience store,
I
not
am
casino.
I I am part. Okay, my
Well, yeah,
mother
right.
is half, or I should say, she is. Yeah, she's half this. Her father was straight up Indian, and her
Hmm.
mom was straight up African black. Like she came from a lineage of traceable back to mainland Africa black,
Hmm.
like dark, dark, hat black, dark. Okay,
Well, all right.
and yeah, she was eggplant dark, like my grandma, like true black. Okay, my granddad, true 100%, right? He lived to be 98. She lived to be 99.
Hmm.
Okay. Um, Now, they all had the same mindset about some things when it comes to how to make ends meet.
Hmm.
They didn't have the concept like, how over here you have to have a certain start in order to make it a big finish. That's the
That's what
thing.
they
You have to
say.
be, you got to give me a head start or give me something to start with.
Yeah.
A lot of Indians don't look for you to start them off.
Hmm.
They will just do,
Yeah.
and they will do some menial stuff until it takes off, or
Hmm.
they'll do menial stuff until the other thing that they have to do picks up. And so you
Right.
don't see that duplicated anymore in America. I don't feel, even amongst whites anymore.
Hmm.
Like that's going away. Way more entitled people,
Hmm.
and I don't know how exactly you solve that because it's not being taught. Hey, Deborah,
No, it's.
it's
I
not
think
being
it's.
taught.
It's not. No, it's not. It's being because there's way too much coddling going on. That's what it is. Social coddling. Like, oh, don't feel bad. Oh, no, no, you're okay. Your feelings are valid. It's like, okay, well, that's fine, but do the job.
That's like a. Do you see a Starbucks guy complaining that he had to work 8 hours?
I I'm a
He
student
got
and I can't work 8 hours.
he got mad because he had to work 8 hours on a Saturday, and there were only five of them working, and the manager took the day off, and he can't believe this is gonna. And customers are so mean. That's America today. That's what they.
I mean,
That's what they
that's
want for Americans and, in general, men in general to do.
yeah,
Be nothing but sappy, nasty, soft, weak, sissified, dehumanized people.
which is why I say bring back some bullying and shaming. That's how you get rid of the stuff
In context, you mean?
in context. He doesn't
Okay,
want to
you,
work eight
you
hours, fine. You work a 16-hour shift.
there you go. 16
You
now.
do it.
Double it up or fired.
Yeah, or that.
You see, back then, if you didn't want to work the 8, it didn't give you more hours. It just cut you altogether.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it just fired. Okay, good. I'll get somebody that does want to work 16 hours, 8 hours.
Hmm.
It's really that simple. Like the rotation doors were so much better. Like those
Yeah,
little turnstiles were just going. You didn't want to do it, out. You want, okay, no, no, okay, just bring somebody else and then wants to do it.
yeah, yeah. And,
I
and,
think
and
you'd see a
it's
more
and it's
productive
funny.
society.
But it's funny. Like around my area, I'm seeing a bunch of restaurants literally asking for people to work. They put for hire signs. We're hiring cashiers,
Hmm.
servers. And I'm like, hey guys, if you're looking for a job, I'm passing along these restaurants to people that I know. I'm like, hey guys, do you know anybody who needs a job? These people are hiring. No, no takers, dude. No takers. I mean,
It's beneath them. It's beneath them to work that way.
yeah.
You don't want to have the education. And if you're not getting the education, you're not going to do work.
Hmm.
I remember when I went to school, I had two jobs at the school in college.
Right.
I worked as a janitor, and then I worked as a um, what you call them, telephone operator,
Okay.
right? So campus calls would go through to find if they didn't know the room number for the dorm, they'd call and say, "Well, I know he's this room, but I
Hmm.
don't know what the number is. Call it for me." That was my job. I did that from
Hmm.
9 till midnight. Went home, got up at 4, worked from 4 till 6:30. Went to school,
Wow.
back to back. That was 4 years straight. I did that stuff. You know, today you put somebody in college through that, well, they quit.
No. Uh-uh.
They quit.
Yeah.
The topic today, Maria, is supposed to be the transatlantic slave trade, but we're waiting on Roderick to get here. Um, he's the one I really want to have to pick his brain because he was supposed to be bringing some, um, what you call it, information with regards to the amendments and the Constitution. to do with it. So that's what we're planning right now, is to make sure we wait for him to come back to that. So he's supposed to be here hopefully really soon, maybe a 10 minutes, I think, ish. 10 minutes each. Let me see. Let me ask him. How long till you get here, homie? See, I reply to people nicely. I'm not like you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to coddle anybody. That's why I'm not necessarily nice to people.
All right. Are you still? Yeah, we're gonna try and do it. I don't know if I can do it Saturday though. With the events going on in my family, I might take the weekend to try and catch up with things going on at home. So I can't say yes to that yet. So it might have to be the next Saturday. So I don't know. So what's up? Hey, what's up, Booker? Booker's in the house, everybody. Booker T. You know Booker, don't you?
Oh yeah. I do. I
Yeah,
do.
yeah. We had a great discussion with him a couple of weeks ago, actually.
Oh, nice.
Him and Stargazer. We had a really good discussion. I might have to have you guys back to have more talkings.
What was that topic about?
We were talking about, I think it was around the same lines of abortion, men's rights, women's rights, that kind of stuff,
Ah,
black rights,
cool.
why you shouldn't be a Negro. You should not be one. Okay, if you can help it, don't be one. Be black, but don't be a. Oh, that's what it was. So let's look up the meaning of black, shall we? You like this one? Let's get this. Da, 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 da. Census. All right, you ready for this nonsense? This is one that Roderick brought up last week, so we can rehash this one real quick. Diddly-doo. Read that.
A person having origins of any of the black racial groups of Africa. Hold on. Wait. Okay. Wait. White. A person having origins in any of the original peoples of Europe, the Middle East, or wow. Okay. Black or
Mhm.
African American. A person having origins in any of the black racial groups of Africa.
The black racial groups of Africa.
But if you're
So
white
technically,
from
you can
North
be white.
Africa,
Yeah, you can be white and African American.
but only if you're from North Africa.
Yeah, but that black racial groups of Africa, there exist in North Africa as well.
Can you
It
not
gets
be
better. Look at yours.
a person having origins in any of the original peoples of the Far East, Southeast Asian, or the Indian subcontinent, including, for example, Cambodia, India, China, Japan, Korea, Malaysia, Pakistan, Philippines, Thailand, and Vietnam? He basically, that's all. That's
And the next one is Kamala Harris, a person having origins in any of the original peoples of Hawaii, Guam, Samoa, and other Pacific islands.
but wait,
That would be Kamala Harris.
Indonesia is Indonesia. What is it? Is Indonesia Pacific Islander or are they Asian?
Look, you want to know why America is so jacked up? Woo wee.
What about Australians? That's an entirely different continental
I
people
don't
group.
know. They don't count as white. This is what killed me though. This right here. These
North
two right here is
Africa.
what killed me.
Yeah.
Middle East or North Africa. Scroll to Hispanics. Is there a Hispanic one? They don't have a Hispanic one.
They don't.
No. You have a native Hawaiian or other Pacific Islander. They don't have, unfortunately. Oh, you're under American Indian and Alaska Native is who you are.
Oh my gosh.
A person having origins in the original peoples of North and South America, including Central America, and who maintains tribal affiliation or community attachment.
But
So technically, Hispanics don't exist. They only are American Indian or Alaskan Native. This is, mind you,
that's so crazy.
this is from the Census Bureau. Okay, look. Okay, that's where I'm getting this from. This is official government descriptions of stuff.
And we're supposed to be trusting these people.
There's life on Mars after all.
Ah, gosh.
I can't make sense of it, bro. I really can't. I really can't. This is why I think they can afford to make everything a, what you call it, a description can change anytime they want.
Hmm.
That's how they make it. This is how they do it. Because okay, so let's do this. Let's go one more step.
I mean,
I keep
even with
hearing it.
white, that's a huge wide swath of just people. I mean, it's from Europe. We don't know how far into Europe, but just Europe, all the way to the Middle East and or North America. I mean, that's a huge chunk. That's like spanning 3 different continents.
All right, so here we go. All right,
They're all white.
this is where white people are from. This is This is North Africa, right? So if you're from Niger, Sudan, South Sudan, Ethiopia, all right,
Morocco.
Mali, Algeria, Libya, or Egypt, or Morocco, Senegal. Okay, Senegal. Are you serious? Cameroon, bro. Come on, man.
Guinea-Bissau. Yeah, if you're from
Come,
Guinea-Bissau, here,
Ni-
Liberia,
Ni- Nigeria, Somalia, the pirates.
the sentence is the captain now.
I
Wow,
don't get it.
dude.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me, but this doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Like at all, doesn't make sense. You're trying to tell me, okay, you're trying to tell me that your definition of white includes North Africa, and right off the top, Niger, Algeria, and Sudan are predominantly non-white human beings.
But they're considered white according to the United States, the
Now,
official United States Census Bureau.
I can kind of give you Egypt a little bit because they're a little bit fairer skinned. A little bit.
Okay.
I can't give you Morocco. I can't give you Niger. I can't give you Sudan. Can't give you Somalia. Cannot give you Ethiopia.
No.
I can't. Nigeria? No.
No. Not at all. Liberia? Can you give
Togo?
Liberia?
No. Sierra Leone? No. Liberia? No.
Can't give him Ghana.
Gambia? No.
Eritrea?
Again,
Can't do that either.
this is why Western education is horrible.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but Western education, under the context that they put things under, is is trash.
Yeah.
I am glad I did not have an American upbringing in my younger days in school. I'm really happy about that. I'm sorry to tell y'all, but I'm sorry. I'm glad I didn't have that. Again, note the countries, okay? Now go back to this. Whites, Europe, Middle East, North Africa. Right? We got that right? Okay. So if we go to partial of the Middle East, that would be Iran and Turkey and Syria and Iraq and Kuwait, right?
Hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Then you have Athens and Spain. Like,
Hmm.
come on, man. Come on. Saudi Arabia. Come on. Come on. Yemen. Come on. Come on. Come on, man.
I mean, even if you're crossing Yemen, you're crossing into more Asiatic.
I, this is the problem with making race your only go-to for your definition of yourself.
Hmm.
Because you can always gonna have a reason to fight. Well, look, they're not all white. No, of course they're not. Because guess what? That's untrue. Pale skinned people don't come from here.
Hmm.
They don't predominate here. Why do you think in South Africa there's a predominant white population? Look, let's be honest. Not every white person can survive in North Africa. You're gonna fry, like fry.
Hmm.
Okay, let's just be honest.
Yeah.
And there's a certain type of people that live there, and I don't mean by skin color. A certain tolerance to certain things they've developed over time.
Hmm.
This is not where white people originated. Okay, I'm sorry to burst people's bubble, but that's not at all.
Hmm.
And look, and I'll give this. So further down, um, so here, right, this region right here, that Morocco here,
Hmm.
crossed over here, mainland,
Hmm.
and then they also traversed because they were covering seas the same time the Vikings were.
Yeah.
Okay, they were very good wayfarers on the sea. They made it to mainland America long before Columbus. Long before Columbus. Um, I hear people say, "Well, then he didn't discover." He did. He discovered it for himself. It's no different than me discovering snow.
Hmm.
Okay, snow existed in America before I found it. I discovered snow for the first time. I discovered snow. He discovered America.
Hmm.
He didn't invent America, the continent. He didn't invent it. He discovered it. It's not a lie.
Yeah.
Okay? Get off your stupid horse. He discovered it for the people over there. He discovered it. He never said that he was the only one that made it here or he was the only one here. He said he discovered it.
Hmm.
And if nothing else, he named it. So there. I still will celebrate Columbus. He was a great man. Great, great man. He was the ultimate racist, which is why I love him so. We Uncle Toms have to stick to massa as much as possible.
Actually, Jane, little correction there with your position. That's not how it went. There wasn't so much fighting that God separated people. God separated people and gave them different languages so they could not complete the Tower of Babel. Just so
Period.
you know.
Period. Period.
Hey, speaking of this whole topic, did you see that TikTok of that guy on TikTok where he said, if you're not phenotypically black, you are not African?
Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh, he got roasted and dragged all over the internet from North African Arabs
Did you
who
did you favorite it or have it favorited that you can send?
this was on my last account after I got banned. I've been
So
trying to
so,
find
so what was his point? What was his point?
that if you can't call yourself African, because you are not phenotypically black. If you're not phenotypically black, you cannot call yourself an African American or an African. It's coming from
That's
a
kind of
black guy.
awkward, though.
Yeah.
So the white people that were born there are not Africans?
Exactly.
What are they?
I mean, I saw one girl stitched it and she cried because she made a video of herself just screaming to the phone like, I'm so aggravated with you dumb American blacks. Because she lives in I think she lived in, according to her, I think she was Moroccan actually.
Let's find if I can find it, huh? I'm gonna see if I can find it.
Yeah, I'll try and find the creator of it. Hang on a second.
I'm gonna type in only blacks are from Africa. I can't see it.
Oh, what's his name?
I would love to find it because I want to hear that. I want to hear that nonsense.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and find him through Scott here. Hang on a second.
I want to find it so badly. If you find it, let me know because I want to see
Yeah,
that.
I will.
I really do want to see that. Liberian girl. But yeah, so Roderick is still in traffic in Florida. Mr. Brokich is taking some time off. He has some stuff he needs to work through, so he's taking a little bit of a break from Triple Threat Mafia for a little bit, but he'll be back. I anticipate he'll be back. Roderick may be late. I don't know if he's actually gonna make it because he's only got like 30 minutes left to make it. He better make it, or I'll punch him square in the face. Because you know me, I'm violent.
Angry black man.
I'm an angry black man. Diaries of an Angry Black Man.
This is actually not true. Someone in Japan to know if you're like the face that people think of when they think of Americans, a lot of the time they think of white people. And I studied in the DR.
Oh gosh. Okay, maybe I don't want to hear that video. Just listening to the dumb stuff people say on TikTok about history and other countries, it's annoying to me.
Well, I found it.
Oh, you did?
Yes, sir.
Send it to me so I can put it upon the screen. So send it to me via how do you send it?
I'll send it through WhatsApp. Hang on.
Okay. A Liberian girl.
This is the actual video. This is the actual video of the girl that I saw who raged on that one dude. But his screen name is. I'll type out the name as well for you, so you can trash this dude.
And she got 2.2 million views.
Yep.
Okay, how do I? Okay, I'll bookmark it. No, I can't bookmark it. I'll tag myself in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'll do. I'll tag myself and I'll bring it up on the screen here. You guys have to. Okay, I'm gonna be happy if I find this. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. All right, people. Thanks for bearing with us, but this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good.
So y'all will love this guy, and just listen to his confidence and how he doubles down on it. Watch.
All right, let's see. Here we go. All right, paste it. All right.
Not all Africans are black.
No. The rest of the video was great, except for this part. If you are not phenotypically black, you are not African.
He's not even phenotypically black. Like,
I
what
think
is
this
he
is his.
talking about?
I think here's his original OG video, so you can hear him double down and explain
Did you send
himself.
it to me?
I just did, yeah, on WhatsApp.
Okay. Oh, goody. Because I have to hear this explanation. I'm sorry, but I have to. I have to. The Observer send. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I want to hear her explanation though. I'm serious. I don't know if I
It's
want
the
to.
weirdest thing because then he starts talking about if a black person, if a phenotypical black person was born in China, does that make him Chinese or black or African?
What?
It's like that. Just watch. This guy's ridiculous. He's been dragged, but still,
And not all
it
Africans
seems.
are black.
No. The rest of the video was great, except for this part. If you are not phenotypically black, you are not African. The comedian Godfrey said it best. If a black person is born in China, their nationality would be Chinese, correct? But if they went around telling people that, hey, I'm Chinese, they would get looked at sideways.
What?
That is all.
And not all Africans are
What?
His source was a comedian. That's where he
Not just
justifies
that.
his.
Who cares if they get looked at sideways? Doesn't negate the fact that they're Chinese.
Yeah.
Like, if they're in China and they have Chinese citizenship, they're Chinese. If he was born in Russia and he just happened to be black, he's still Russian. Like, what?
But if you're not phenotypically black, you're not African.
There are 50 plus countries in Africa. So how are you just African? Which one? Which country? Oh my gosh. Bruh.
I'm saying.
He just
I'm
said
saying.
that.
Yes.
I gotta see the comments now. Amazing. People, for example, are African but not black. Because nationality is different to ethnicity.
American moment.
Bro really just told Morocco, Algeria, Libya, and Egypt they're nothing. You're wrong. So the whole of North Africa is what then?
Bro doesn't know what Egypt is, man.
So someone doesn't understand Africa is the most culturally and ethnically diverse continent in the world.
This one's like TikToker discovers continents.
Oh, my head, bro.
Mhm.
My head hurts. Oh, my man forgot about North Africa. My man forgot about Africa, period.
Mhm.
It's not even North Africa. He forgot South Africa. He literally forgot South Africa.
Yeah.
I don't know why they keep mentioning North. There you go. Bro has never heard of South Africa. Oh my God. Well, I guess we individuals in South Africa, aka Rainbow Nation, need a new nationality. Bro just proved himself wrong.
I'm Moroccan and I identify myself as African and I'm not black.
Man confused. Not all Africans are black and not all black people are African. 1776 moment. I'm surprised he ain't take this video down, bro.
No, no. He actually kind of sort of doubled back, and said that his whole comedian point with or his face Godfrey something is out of an American, like if you went around saying you're born in China, you're black and you're Chinese because you were born.
They're Blackanese. Oh, this
but-
makes all the sense in the world. See who he
Yeah.
follows.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Yep.
moon pie.
hmm
Why is it always the morons of society that get like the most famous?
Mm.
Why is that? Why is
No
it that
idea.
always the dumb one among us that gets the most? Why? Isn't the southern part of Africa? Right now, yes. Yes, if you've ever played cricket, the people you fear to play the most are Pakistanis, Indians, and South Africans. Them South Africans do not mess around. They will mess you up in cricket, and they're mostly white. I don't think they have any black people on the team in South Africa cricket team.
Hmm.
Yes. Wow. Wow.
But if you're not phenotypically black, you're not African.
I wonder what he is then.
Oh, he's American. He's a black American.
No. Yeah. Unless you're phenotypically white, you can't be American.
Touche.
That means you need to go back to Africa, buddy.
That is how it works.
Wow. People.
Yep.
People, get an education, okay? Stop. Get some help, in the words of Michael Jordan. My God. I don't think that Man of Justice is going to make it.
Oh man.
That's okay. We can adjust. Hang on. Too late, Mom. We were talking about black people, but no longer talking about black people. My goodness. My
Now we're
head
just
hurts
roasting
from
some
that
clown on
sound.
TikTok who
Now I'm gonna have to
thinks-
go and reply to his video, but they're gonna call it harassment and bullying. Watch.
Oh, probably. I've learned that if you repost just the exact same video, TikTok tends to leave the second one alone.
I tried that. They just went back through my account and took down a video I made back in June
Gosh, man.
with no ability to appeal.
Wow.
I'm getting used to it anymore.
Hmm.
Yes, you did come in too late, Tanya. Everyone's coming in too late. Deal with it. Sorry. Anyway, if Roderick shows up next week, it'll be Thursday. Are you available next Thursday?
No.
Or are you going back to Wednesdays?
I'm going back to Wednesdays, hopefully.
All right. I'll talk to him and see whether or not Wednesday will work for him. Because I do want your input on his viewpoint. He has a very historical aspect to it and constitutional approach that I would like him to bring. So we're gonna do that next week.
Cool.
We are almost at 200 subs, guys, and I think we're over 200 subs now.
Oh wow.
Cool. Yeah, I think so. Let me double check. I may be wrong, but I don't think I am.
Yeah, I'm seeing 214.
Hmm?
I'm seeing 214 subs.
Yeah. So we broke the 200, 215, 215. Yeah, we broke the barrier. That's good stuff. Anyway, so next week, I came in through Facebook and it kept shut. Yeah, that's what it's been doing. That's what it's been doing. So I can't solve that anymore. Which is why I tell people to make sure you sub to the channel.
Yep.
Go and sub to the Triple Threat Mafia channel, please. That way you don't get that problem. It's really
Mhm.
easy to find. Look for that logo up top there, Triple Threat Mafia. Bro is taking a sabbatical right now. I'll call you, Maureen. I'll call you. I'll give you a buzz. All right, I'll give you a buzz. So next week we'll try and see if we can catch up with Roderick, and I'll keep that video. I'm gonna download that video. I got to download that video. That guy's a clown. Anyhow, we'll catch up with you guys next Wednesday.
Mhm.
Please like, share, subscribe if you have not yet. Triple
Yep.
Threat Mafia YouTube, so we can all be on the same page. And we'll kick off the conversation about the Transatlantic next week when Roderick can actually make it out of traffic.
And
not
y'all have to be
operating-
on time for this one
Yeah.
because Roderick is a man of a
info.
wealth of knowledge.
He got all kinds
So-
up in his dome.
I would trust
So
him
we're
over
gonna
a
do that
PhD
next week.
professor immediately.
Any day. So we're gonna catch up next week. Y'all have a good rest of the day. And we are out of here. Peace.
Peace.